So striding forward now, Mlb Tapia. He will lead this one off today.
For Colorado.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Mlb Tapia.
No balls and 1 strike.
First pitch, 111.
Pulled toward right center field. Lagares will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Popped him up. Tatis is under it. 2 gone.
Batting third. The third base.
Digging in now, Nolan Arenado, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Lagares looks up. Gone!
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Richards has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier has it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a...
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Into the box now, Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
The center fielder, Juan Lagares.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. 1 out. So striding in, Will Myers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. These Rockies guys, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. A ball and no strikes. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 2-1 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
This one's down to third. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here. Now at the plate, Dom Nunez. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Standing in now, Kyle Freeland. There's one. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mlb.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Mlb. Swing and a line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Dozier fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out.
Batting fifth.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Fouled away. Popped him up. Hampson ranging into the outfield. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier. Lifetime against this pitcher, just 3 for 14. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent. You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
And that last at that when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
So one away now in the Colorado third, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Trevor Story steps in now. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Around first, digging for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Back on it is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And now the runner will score from third on the errant throw. So no one on now after the sac fly. And next will be the pitcher, Kyle Freeland. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Myers. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
In now, Raimel Tapia. Line drive to center field. Lagares is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate. Now in the box, Josh Naylor. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in, Francisco Mejia comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Dahl. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Ready now, Cal Quantrill. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Right there for strike 1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They won't make it. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing by Blackmon, and it's hammered to right field. On his way to second is Blackmon, and that is off the wall in right field. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Line towards center field, and he will get there to make the running play. And here's Juan Lagares back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hampson. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The right fielder, number 4.
Stepping up now, Will Myers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Popped him up. Nunez over to his right, and that's the third out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Belted high in the air out to left. Left fielder looking up, still going back, and it's gone as they add still another. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
D-Roll, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now, because 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Myers going back to the track, to the wall, onto the party porch, and gone.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Into the box, Kyle Freeland. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Freeland leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pulled toward right center field. Lagares on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, outside.
Count still at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offense.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Another one sent foul. No runs, just one hit and one error for the Padres so far. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Lofted in the air out to right field. After it is Blackman. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Brian Dozier at the plate, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
And he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Now batting,
at the plate, Trevor Story. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Pham is right there. One gone.
now batting.
Striding into the box, Garrett Hampson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Tatis has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Digging in now for San Diego, Francisco Mejia will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. He's got it 1 away. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw.
The right fielder.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1.
Hey. No ball, 2 strikes.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. One left for Drew Pomeranz. Comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he popped him up. Tatis shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Raimel Tapia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Weak roller right side. He's got it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for Colorado,
Daniel Murphy steps in now.
Daniel.
First pitch on its way. Right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. David Dahl to the plate now, and right into the shift, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the pitch. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Trevor Story will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
Pulled toward right center field. Lagares is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. 3rd at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fouled off. The next 0-2. On the ground to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too often. You starting to get in swing mode and you start fouling off multiple pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag if he'll throw it. Nice job by the offensive player to get himself a base hit.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Blackman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat. Dozier now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping in now, Josh Naylor. Waiting on it is Tapia. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. Still 16-0. Standing in, Kyle Freeland. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Number 21, Kyle Freeland.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Hey, have a day right here. 3rd knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
At the plate now, Raimel Tapia pulled toward right center field. Under it, Lagares, and there's one away. So coming to the plate, Daniel Murphy, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Fouled away. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Here's Charlie Blackman now. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Now the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is. Now batting, Francisco Mejia. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a big swing. And this one's launched to right field and deep. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Juan Lagares becomes out number 2 this inning. In there, no balls and a strike. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. No runs on 6 hits and 1 error for the Padres so far. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number. Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, number 1.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Garrett Hampson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Lagares looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, every once in a while, these speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Pham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Kyle Freeland.
In now for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Tommy Pham. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
High chopper to third. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 23.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Murphy is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. And in steps Manny Machado. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
2 out, nobody on. San Diego down to their final strike. Count remains at 0-2. He gets the punch out as the Rockies complete the 4-game road sweep against their division rivals.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
19-0 the final this afternoon. Colorado, 27 hits and people on base all game long. Kyle Freeland gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Garrett Richards couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the show.
It's Monday morning, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the National League West, Charlie Blackmon had a total of 6 base hits as Colorado beat the Padres 19-0. Entering the day's action, the Padres are in last place in the NL West, while the Rockies are atop the division. The Braves picked up 14 hits in total as they got a road win against Arizona 7-5. As of right now, the Diamondbacks The Philadelphia Phillies set 3 balls.